Can you give me a report from Australia? Are there free speech groups who maybe even if they're on the left of the spectrum would say, you know what, if they're coming for conservatives and right-wingers, we have to hold the line there. What's it like? What's civil society like, public interest law firms like here?
There are individuals from across the spectrum who are champions of free speech. There's a lot of groupthink that goes on the left of politics in terms of their opposition to repealing 18C. And I'll give you one example. When this law was introduced, the political party that stood up the hardest and the loudest against it were the Australian Greens, as left as you can get on the spectrum. And they were in Parliament saying this is going to be terrible for freedom of speech. They would never say that now. They've done a complete 360. They're on the opposite side of the debate, and they are absolutely opposed to any changes to Section 18C. In fact, they think it should be strengthened and extended beyond racism to deal with every other ism that you could possibly get offended about.
You know, you and I were on a panel earlier today, and I put forward the thesis, I was just trying it out there, that the central characteristic of leftist politics in the West is censorship. I'm still thinking that through a bit. I wanted to get some reaction. But the more I think about it, whether it's on pro-life or abortion issues, whether it's on immigration issues, on the role of Islam in the West, or as you mentioned, the case of the Queensland University students, Aborigine issues, it seems to me that censorship is the common thread, and it's a way of shutting down at least one side of the debate. What do you think of my thesis?
Well, I think you're absolutely right. And I think what it shows is a fundamental weakness in the ideas of the left. If you're confident in your ideas, if you're confident in being right about what you're saying, you don't shy away from debate. You engage in debate because you're confident you'll convince the other person. So now that we're in a position where the left want to shut down debate rather than engaging in it, it just shows that their fundamental ideas are weak and they're not prepared to engage.
Hey, if you like that, sign up for my show every day. Click on the screen to subscribe.